Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fernandez, and today we are going to talk a little bit about some tips that I offer some of my clients when they're going through a case that has to do with children and custody rights. So before we get into that, let's just remember that custody is a term that's commonly used, but now in courts we don't call it custody, we call it time sharing. But at the end of the day, most people associate children issues and having them overnights and that sort of thing. They associate the term with that as custody, and that's okay. But if you are in front of the judge, you want to call it time sharing, because at the end of the day we want what's best for the children, and calling it time sharing is more accurate. So now let's get right into it. So the number one tip that I typically advise my clients to do is keep a calendar. So if there is a late drop-off, a late pickup, if there's a no-show, if there's an issue, if there's anything that happens, note it down on a calendar. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could be an empty calendar where you just kind of have a symbol that signifies a certain event, or it can be a highlight, it could be just a little note. But make sure that you get the date correct, and that you also put sufficient facts that if you were to present it to either your attorney or to a judge, you would be able to give enough information that would be able to explain what the issue is. So for example, if there is a parent that is arguing that they want more time with the kids, but then that parent either doesn't show up to the pickups for the, with, let's say that they have a temporary time sharing plan and this parent wants extra time with the kids. Parent is a no-show, parent is late to pick up kids, parent is not doing the homework with the kids. Anything that has to do with the parent and what contradicts the allegations that they're making in court is super important to note down on a calendar. And why a calendar? Because it keeps you organized, because at the end of the day, if you have to present it to a court, you want to do so in a concise manner that you're not having the judge put everything together. You're pretty much saying, here judge, this is my case, this is a chronological order, this is all the times that XYZ occurred, here are the dates, here are the times, and it's your credibility, so the court's gonna weigh that. But it's very important to at least keep a structure, because it's gonna make things a lot easier for you and your attorney if you have one, because it's just gonna ease the strategy and the presentation of your case. So if you have any questions, or would like to see more tips, or would like to know more information about a specific area, specifically having to do with family, please reach out to us, let us know, because we are actively working on creating content to help better serve you and our community. So thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe.